pleased with the team. We thought, and we talked about this being a really big trap game because, one, the respect we have for Fullerton and what they've already done on the road with how competitive they've been. We knew this wasn't just their first road game, so concerned about it. And I thought the guys came in. That's never easy when you come back off of the trip, and a lot of times guys think that when you come back home you just get a win, and that didn't happen. You got to go out and earn it every night. And I thought tonight, especially defensively, this might have been our best 40 minutes. I thought we really defended well. We kept them. We did a good job on the backboard. We held them 24% shooting. We just did a lot of good things. So this was a really good team effort for us.
I'm sorry.
Specifically, what did you see improvement-wise on the defensive end?
Well, I thought we did a really good job of. This was a team that one, their guards are really good, and I think Harris was the only guy in double figures. So you got Morgan, Johnson, and Harris are terrific. And they combined for 27, and they've been well over 45 combining. So I really like what we did there. We dominated the glass. We gave them 8 offensive rebounds, so they shot poorly, and we didn't give them second shots. So I think anytime you hold a team to 45 points and 24% shooting, you've done a lot of good job. A lot of good things. And I thought our effort, more than anything, even when we got beat, we kept fighting, we kept playing. And that's something that we talked about coming back from the Bahamas. A lot of times when we got beat, we just kind of stopped. And we got beat tonight. When we got beat tonight, we had guys stepping in and helping, and I thought that was good.
Looked like Tony tweaked his leg. What's his status?
Yeah, hopefully he's okay. We tried playing him there in the second half, and he was trying to fight through some things. But I don't think there's anything wrong. It's good that we've got the rest of the week off because we got three big games next week starting on Sunday. So we get a little rest. They'll have a day off tomorrow, and hopefully he can get a lot of treatments. But I don't think it's anything that'll keep him out.
You didn't get a bench point, I don't think, until about 5 minutes left. Do you need more production from them, especially early?
Well, yeah, we're not going to be a perfect team. Last year's team was a team that we got about 20-plus points off the bench. But we didn't have 5 guys in double figures either. Right now we're getting 5 guys in double figures that are starting the game. And those are our guys that are experienced. Those are obviously Kavan being a freshman, but a very special freshman. So those are the guys that are going to log a lot of the minutes, so they're going to get the point. I'm not so worried about the points off the bench. It's just the other production, whether it's defending, whether it's board play. Points I think will come. We had a couple games in the Bahamas where we got some bench production point-wise, and that's always going to help. But the majority of our scoring this year is going to be from those 5 starters, and whatever we get from the bench is going to be helpful. But like tonight, you've got 3 guys that hit double figures in minutes. So it's the majority of the minutes are coming from those starters, and that bench has just got to continue to do the things that we need them to do, especially defensively. Tom rebounding, he got 4 rebounds again. Those are the things that we've got to have him do. And I think Tom will be a guy that can score. The other guys, I don't know if their role is really to score. I think their role is going to be more defending and give us effort and do the things, and if scoring comes, that's a plus.
With that tough 5-game stretch, Kentucky, Gonzaga, those guys coming up, how important are this game and these next 2 games developmentally, just for those young guys especially?
Well, we're not thinking about Gonzaga and Kentucky. It's San Diego, and this is one of Billy's better teams. So we're young, we're inexperienced. We don't. Art is one game at a time. So it's not just about developing over the next several days in practice or who we're playing next, but we've got a lot of work to do to get ready and put up a game plan for San Diego and do a good job there, and then Riverside's next and Gonzaga, and we just keep moving. But the schedule just continues to get more and more difficult, and we've got to get better. We had 1 game, and I thought we got better. We were better in this 40 minutes than we were in UAB game, and that was a positive. And now we go into a week where we've got 3 games, and we're going to have to be better against San Diego, then better against Riverside, and then better against Gonzaga. So we just got to take it 1 game at a time, 1 day at a time.
You obviously rather win by 28 points, but is there any concern that you guys haven't been in a really tight game yet this year? Is there any concern that you want that experience?
Well, we were with Oklahoma. Oklahoma was a tight game. That was definitely not a 10-point game. They were up 9 with 9 minutes to play. So Oklahoma gave us a little bit of that. Obviously we haven't had a lot, but it's just the way it's fallen. This team, if you look what they've done at other places that they've been in close games. So if we can beat them 28, that's a positive. You know, so we're going to get that, and we're going to have those experiences. And you're right, we've played 8 games now, and we haven't had like any nail biter. I'm sure those things are going to come, but you know, I'm very pleased with what our guys have been able to do, especially tonight. You know, I thought it was our most consistent 40 minutes, especially defensively, and that was good to see.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.